No, a cat's a different situation.
10.
10, stand by, show open, and then camera 1 with the wide.
In 3,
3, 2, 1, stand by. We are rolling. Stand by 1. Start your shot. Stand by camera 2. Start your zoom. And Q2.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us.
Stand by full screen.
To send another search plane to find the missing yacht, the Nina.
Forkins up.
After new satellite image surfaced of an object
VO and B's next.
that yacht. As you know, the vessel has been missing since June. UL's
Please roll on.
Danielle Wright is one of the 7 crew members.
Package and
on
A's
board.
next.
Her parents say they have new hope for finding her, but as our Allison Bourne-Vanek reports, they're still running into roadblocks.
And Age rolling.
This satellite image
A20 is floating. It's Travis.
A20 is floating.
A20 float 10.
It might be in before the end of the A block, but I'm just gonna float it for now.
Alrighty. As of right now, A20 is floating, everybody.
Satellite imaging company Digital
Marcel.
World captured the image. It resembles the missing boat, but it's unclear if it's drifting or underway.
We had Digital Globe get some more images so that we could review it to see it once again to make sure it wasn't on its way down to New Zealand.
After the package, I have a 2 in the monitor with Marcy.
We believe that it's out there drifting.
The Wrights say the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency has the technology to capture a sharper image, but
Less than 30.
is not assisting. Robin sent this letter about a month ago pleading for the U.S. Department of State to help, but hasn't received a response.
We're just going to go ahead and spend our last money to go out there
15 in the package.
and find this boat. You know, we're going to look for it. It could have drifted
Stand by 2.
around a little ways. Hopefully, that's the word.
Stand by 2.
In Lafayette, I'm Allison Bourne-Vanek for KATC TV 30.
And
The
Q2.
Wrights say funds have dwindled and there's only enough money for this.
Stand by
search
24-hour
effort.
forecast
More
open.
information
Stand by
on
1 with Rob.
KATC.com.
We are rolling. Stand by camera 1. And Q1.
Plenty of clouds across the area this afternoon with partly to mostly cloudy skies and just 1 or 2 pop-up showers late today. And as we look at the radar satellite composite, should be a quiet
Weather
night.
graphics are up.
All the
I will
green
take a
and
return
all
shot
the
on camera
30.
1.
west of us.
30.
That's where it's gonna stay.
And
That's our
after that, I'll have a
first
parish by parish open to a 2
24
monitor.
hours before it gets here.
Stand by camera
Warm
1.
and humid overnight tonight, about 70 the low, slight rain chances overnight. Then for tomorrow, looks like a better chance of daytime showers and thunder showers. Chance of getting wet at 40% with highs in the mid-80s.
Stand by 1. Q1.
Cooler air gets here tomorrow night.
Parish to parish open.
Weather
Stand by
pattern
camera 2.
into the weekend. We'll talk more about that and have your true view forecast coming up in just a minute.
And we're rolling. Stand by camera 2.
Starting in Lafayette,
And
after being approved
Q2.
by investing
VO and B's
today,
next.
The full board will decide tomorrow morning whether 2 new charter schools will be built in Lafayette Parish.
Please roll on.
Lafayette Superintendent Dr. Pat Cooper spoke before the committee, highly in favor of the schools, saying
Biting
"Concerns
A
were
is
sent to
next.
The parish. Only 2 board members of the 11 committee members voted against the charter schools, one being Lottie Beebe, who's superintendent in St. Martin Parish. She says, despite her
Stand by
concerns over
Biting A.
transportation, location, and personnel, the full board is expected to approve the charters tomorrow.
Age rolling.
I find that
Stand by camera 2 for a tag, and then you will turn to a 3 OTS. Stand by 2.
work every day on behalf of those students and doing the best job they can possibly do over many, many years.
And Q2.
Coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll hear
Gonna
more
turn
from
to a 3
both
OTS.
sides
Stand
on
by.
this issue, including the strong words Dr. Cooper has for those who've been speaking out against charter schools.
And turn to 3.
The Lafayette Parish School System says
Full screen's
employees
next.
who attended an August in-service should receive their bonus payments next week. Those who attended will get 1 full day's pay. Officials say accountability requires
Stand by full screen.
a higher pay rate caused a delay in payment.
Full screen's
2
up.
children kidnapped by
3
their
OTS
mother
is
have
next.
been found saved, but she is still on the run. Deputies say the 4 and 5-year-olds were missing after Shanae Doucette allegedly refused to return them to their father after a summer vacation in Georgia. She's
Stand by 3.
wanted on simple kidnapping charges.
Q3.
The man accused of murdering
Full
a
screen's next.
delivery driver is asking for a change of venue.
Full screen's up.
District judge is taking
VO and
care of
B's
Richard's
next.
request under advisement. Richard's attorney filed for a change of venue last month, claiming local media coverage has denied his
Stand by B.
client a fair trial.
Beach rolling.
Richards is accused of stabbing his delivery
Stand by 3
driver,
OTS.
Tim Falco, in 2010 while he was on his route in Youngsville. The trial
Stand by
is
3.
scheduled for July 7th.
Q3.
Well, Ridge Police
VO and A is
is
next.
looking for whoever stole 3 cars from a dealership Sunday night. Investigators say the suspects crashed 2 of the vehicles near the Courtesy Dodge dealership A third vehicle, a 2014 black Dodge Ram with no license plate, is still missing.
Stand by VO and A.
Information from Hallbrook Bridge Police.
And Asia Roland.
Voters have until tomorrow to register for the November 16th
3
runoff
OTS is
election.
next.
Baldwin, Jeanerette, Jennings, and Krotz Springs residents could see municipal elections go into a runoff, while residents of Eastern
Stand by camera 3.
Parish may have to vote in a runoff for the 5th congressional district seat.
Q3.
In New Iberia, residents will vote
VO and B
Saturday
is
on
next.
the millage that would help pay for street and sewage improvements.
Beach Roland.
Mayor Hilda Curry says the millage generates about
Biden A's next.
$770,000 a year. A portion of that money will expire soon unless renewed. If approved, the 20-year
Stand by Biden A.
will continue to pay off bonds used for construction projects.
And Asia Roland.
Is to pay
I have a
for
3
debt
OTS
service.
tag after
That's
this.
what it's always been used for. So we just ask everyone to
Stand by 3.
take it out. Well, yes, it's very important to the operations of the city that we renew this tax.
Q3.
Now also
You're gonna
on the
change this
ballot
OTS
for
on air.
Iberia
Stand
Parish
by.
voters, a proposal
Hey,
to renew a
Hans?
millage
Yeah.
to support
820's back in. Can I
projects.
unfloat it?
That tax
We have 3
generates
stories
about
until
Yeah,
it.
that should be fine.
every year.
Change it.
After almost a month
820's
of
back
delays,
in.
the
You can tell her in the
Board of
SOT in
Aldermen has
819,
approved
guys.
Stand by VO and B.
Will
the
do.
2013-2014 fiscal year, which has already started.
Beach Roland.
The budget had been delayed because the board's last 3 meetings, there was no quorum. Mayor Willie Hayes says
Somebody threw
4
OTS.
of the town's 5 aldermen attended last night's meeting, approving the $2.3 million budget.
Q3.
The Lafayette
VO and A is
Consolidated
next.
Council will vote tonight on an ordinance to have the Lafayette-Vermilion Parish line redrawn.
Asia Roland.
Lafayette Councilman Don Bertrand says there were flaws in the survey that placed up
Happening
to
now,
1,000
Singer, to a
of
VO
Lafayette
and B
Parish
will be next.
acres of Lafayette Parish land in Vermilion Parish. Bertrand would like to have the property resurveyed and new boundaries established. That meeting starts at 5:30.
And we're rolling.
Just underway
So I B.
in Broussard,
Beach rolling.
DSP is hosting a public meeting dealing with the next phase of construction for I-49 South in Lafayette Parish. The planned
3
project
OTS is next. Stand by 3.
widening Highway 90 to 6 lanes from just north of Ambassador Caffrey to the Albertsons Parkway. That meeting is at Keats Ballroom in
Stand by 3.
Broussard. A
Q3.
bear seen roaming around
Fulton's next.
Iberia Parish since Saturday is back in its natural habitat tonight.
Portions up.
According to
Bite Nays
wildlife
next.
fisheries, the female bear wandered.
Again, we are back on schedule. 820 is unfloated. It will be after this bite.
Got it.
Later released her in St. Mary Parish.
And Asia Roland.
It's pretty not common around here.
Stand by camera 2.
A few cane fields around here, but you see coyotes and maybe bobcats.
Stand by 2. Monitor is
But I
next.
never thought I would see a bear out somewhere around here, like close to the highway or something like this, but not many patches of woods around.
And Q2.
Well, it normally
Package and
happens
B's
on
next.
Friday, but it's Wear Red Tuesday as the UL Raging Cajuns face Western Kentucky at Bowling Green. They're on the national stage in conference play, and our Travis Webb is in Bowling Green with a preview of tonight's matchup.
And
Travis.
Beach Roland.
Thanks, guys. Big test tonight for the Raging Cajuns here in Bowling Green. UL set to kick off with Western Kentucky at 7 o'clock in prime time for an early edge towards that conference title. While it is the Cajuns' first big conference clash, it's also the UL defense's toughest challenge today. The Hilltoppers ranked 29th nationally in total offense. The Cajuns
1 minute to go in the package.
during the team's 3-game win streak, which has been fueled by a defensive line that is charged now with stopping the second leading rusher of the nation, Antonio Andrews.
We're running a lot of guys in, so the opponent offensive line is getting a guy's best shot. Instead of playing against one guy for 60 snaps, he's playing against a fresh guy for 30. And then you're rolling somebody else in every 3-4 snaps.
About 30 to go in the package.
You know, we had a slow start, but, you know, we're coming to picked it up.
Because I don't have a set time on it, but he usually goes short.
Meanwhile, the Topper defense, no slouch themselves. Western Kentucky led by the linebacking duo of preseason defensive player of the year.
About
Andrew
10 to go in the
Jackson,
package. Stand by
and
camera 2.
conference leading tackler Xavier Boyd will break down that matchup against UL's offense coming up at 6. But for now, in Bowling
Stand by camera
Green,
2.
covering the Cajuns, I'm Travis Webb, KATC TV3 Sports.
And
Thank you,
Q2.
Travis, and the game will be televised.
Gonna change this monitor on there.
Or you can listen on radio at ESPN 1420 AM or Hot 107.9. And still ahead right here.
Stand by
at
A.
Information tonight.
A's rolling.
Drowning death of a 6-year-old boy on a cruise ship. Here
Stand by camera 1.
Say happened. We'll have that at 5:17.
Start your shot.
First, Rob's Tribute
You're up.
forecast for where you live. It's next.
Stand by weatherboards.
Indiana's News Channel at 5.
And weatherboards are up. Stand by. And roll your brake. Great block, everybody.